Yeah, happy midday. Happy Monday. I think it's Matt Dummett's birthday or something. He might be eating cake. Hello, Dick. What's up, Stingray? What do you mean you're back, Nate? Back from where? I didn't know you left. I didn't do it. Did y'all see the video yesterday of the guy who got killed by the carjacker? You guys know what I'm talking about? Where was that? North Carolina, I think? I'm trying to find the video here. I would have figured somebody would have uploaded it to YouTube by now, but apparently they didn't. I might have to go to... huh. I could probably find it on the Twitter machine. Let's see here. Oh. What's up, Jay? That's where I saw it was on Twitter, but I'm looking for that video of the guy who got ran over by the carjacker. I'm not going to do a full news segment today, but I did want to talk about that. There's a lot going on in that video here. Here it is. This is the link. Here's the Twitter post of it. Okay, hold on. A lot of places have the story, but not the video. Here it is. Thank you, Nature Boy. In just a couple minutes here, we'll look at it. How you guys doing today? How was your weekend? My weekend was full of things that I didn't get credit for not doing. I got no credit for not doing several things this weekend. Nate says he's refreshed. I don't remember what that feels like. I can't tell you the last time I woke up and said, you know what, I feel refreshed. Well, I do remember the last time. It was probably when I was like 25 years old. But no. It must be nice. What's up, Mike? This music makes me want to take a big poop. It's industrious as hell, and my poops are hard work. Yeah, this will help you take a poop. What's up, Senor Dog? Everyone says his name wrong. You see that accent over the end? Well, I mean, all these white people in here, they say Senor Dog. That's not how you say it. I mean, it's Senor Dog. I smoked a brisket all day Saturday. That's not the only thing you smoked, was it? I put all the things that I wanted to do this weekend on the back burner for Mrs. Peete, because that's how good of a husband I am. I had plans. I mean, she didn't know about my plans, but I had them. And then she left for a spend the night party with her sister. So I got to babysit all weekend. Fuck my plans. I didn't get any credit for it. I want credit for it, though. Well, I don't want credit for doing it. I want credit for not saying what I wanted to do. What's up, droid? Made myself some taco salad. It's Monday. Good day. Yes. You know what, Scott? This might be the first year. Well, it's not entirely true. Well, it's the first year in a long time, well, as long as I can remember, that I didn't watch the Masters. Now, I say I didn't watch it. Normally, I watch a lot of it. At least, at very minimum, the final round and maybe some of the Saturday round, the third round. I might have watched 5 minutes of it. My wife said Friday we're babysitting a 9-year-old niece all weekend. Yup, goodbye plans. Yeah. 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 Goodbye plans. Did you get any credit for not bitching about it, or probably not? All right, so we'll get to the story here in a second. The StreamYard is open. Only thing I'm doing this morning is talking about this news story that happened. I think this was yesterday. I don't know. It might have happened on Saturday, but it was all over the interweb yesterday. And like everything else that happens these days, you know, as soon as something starts going on that's weird, everybody pulls out their phone and starts recording it instead of helping or, you know, doing something other than recording, but they record it. So somebody recorded this, probably multiple people. And honestly, I've only seen this video one time. Now, I said there's a lot going on here. I'll set it up for you the way that I understand it. Turn that off. That's just going to get in the way. I'll set this up for you the way that I understand it. The way that I understand this, and again, I've only seen it once, so I didn't study it or anything. I think what's going on is right here in this white sort of SUV here. Somebody is attempting to do a carjacking and steal this white car. That's what I think's going on. And this guy, it looks like he might be a city worker or maybe a utility worker or something. sees the carjacking taking place, and so he decides he's going to be a good Samaritan and help out the person that's being carjacked. Somebody stop me if I'm wrong about this, all right? This guy in this yellow vest right here where my cursor is. Can you see my cursor on the screen? I don't even know if you can. Anyway, right here. All right, so let's watch it and I'll stop it as we go through here. So, holy hell! All right, see, I see. This is even how I remember it at all. Let me back this up. I don't know what happened. I thought there was a carjacking going on that he tried to stop, and then they ended up stealing his truck instead. But that's where it pretty much starts here. So this guy, he's obviously at work. He's wearing his yellow vest and the whole 9 yards. This guy goes to get inside of his truck, and he's carrying a gun. The worker is. He pulls out his pistol and fires what it sounds like 3 shots at point blank. I'm talking about this guy's 3 feet away. You can't get much closer than that without, being able to reach out and touch him. So let's listen. You can hear the gunshots, and you can kind of see what's going on here. He's got the gun pointed at him. Now he shoots twice, 3 times, 4 times. Now hold on. Was this guy shooting a BB gun? What is going on? He shot that guy, or shot at that guy. Look, there's one of 2 things happened. Either he's a terrible shot. I mean, you could almost hit somebody that close blindfolded and missed 4 times. Sorry, someone's calling me. And missed 4 times. Or this guy is He-Man and took the 4 shots and said, fuck it. Here, now watch this. He after getting shot or shot at, he hops in this guy's utility truck, throws it in reverse at 100 miles an hour, and backs up about 100 feet. Okay? All right. Now the guy's speeding at him. Oh, no, here we go. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Now, somebody yells, he backs up, and obviously, and then he puts it in drive, and so people start yelling at him, get out of the way, he's going to run you over. That's what he's trying to do. Oh!
Oh, my God!
Which he did.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
And the guy drives off in the utility truck, which I don't know where I think he's going. So there you go. Look, if you're gonna carry, I feel it's terrible this guy died. All right, so I'm not coming down on him. But rule number 1: if you're gonna carry a weapon and have intent on using it if you need it, you need to know what you're doing with it. He was close enough to that guy where he could have ended that guy. He would still be alive today with just one well-placed shot at point-blank range. 1. And that would have been the end of it. Now, he probably would have got arrested, and the DA or whoever, the prosecutor, would have tried to throw the book at him for defending himself. But he probably would have got off of it, and he'd still be alive. So this is proof right here that just owning and carrying a gun doesn't mean you're safe. You got to know what you're doing with it. From 3 feet away, that guy should have never even got in the truck. let alone drove off and then ran him over. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that was pretty wild. Yes, he's dead. He is dead, and the guy who ran him over, I guess, is in custody. So. Yeah, there's some crazy people out there. So. I know you have some sort of news for us that you're just itching to tell us. Is that why you're here?
No.
Oh. You just said that.
Well, I meant like wait for like everyone to come in, but I mean, it's just me right now. But
well, I'm here too.
Well, I know.
Yeah.
I mean, like.
Well, that's all. This is the Pigskin Pete show, so. As long as Pigskin Pete's here, that's the only person that matters as far as telling your story. I'm listening, and so are 26 other people.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. The good news is I'm getting my hair trimmed and also bleached.
Hold on now. Getting your hair trimmed is of no importance to me. Like,
well, I know,
but hold on.
The bleach.
You're getting your hair bleached?
Yeah, the top part in
the top part.
The top part.
Isn't it all the top part?
Not the top part.
Right, he's trying to show us. Yeah, show us. So you're on camera now. Show us on your head what you're doing.
All right. That's my camera. So right here to here.
Well, you just showed us your entire head.
Oh. Why not? Well, I'm trying to do like a frohawk, which I already have. So.
Are you gonna do like? Nate? Have you ever seen the Gremlins?
No.
What?
Yeah, I've never seen Gremlins either, so.
Oh my God! Can we get somebody over here over the age of 9 that knows what the Gremlins is?
I haven't seen Gremlins either, so.
All right. Well, anyway, for all the people that are over the age of 9 that have seen the Gremlins, there's one of the head Gremlin is a Gremlin that they call Spike, and let me see if I can find a picture of Spike. Spike is most of the Gremlins don't have any hair at all, I don't think. But Spike does have hair, and not only does he have hair, he has a bleached faux hawk. Or maybe it's a mohawk. I don't know the difference.
Well,
I think a faux hawk is what people who have mohawks pretend like they don't have because they don't want people to think that they have a mohawk.
Right, yeah. It's basically what Patrick Mahomes has, a mohawk.
I'm not a hairdresser. I don't know. Spike from Gremlins.
All the way down, and then a faux hawk is where you don't shave it all the way down.
Well, I mean...
Yeah, there he is. Hold on. Here's Spike. Now, you can get a Spike puppet for $124. I'm sorry, $250. There he is.
Yeah.
Is that what you're going to look like, Nate?
With the like bleach blonde hair? Yeah. Basically.
Yeah, Jay says make sure that you bleach your eyebrows too, otherwise you'll look weird.
I don't know about that. Maybe. I don't know. I'll think about it.
I'm going to start calling you Spike the Great instead of Nate the Great.
I don't care, to be honest. At least, as long as it fits me, I'm fine with it.
The Guy Fieri of frozen taquitos. Hey, Nate, is there anything you didn't do this weekend that you need credit for?
I didn't do shit, to be honest.
Yeah, you need credit for that.
Yeah.
Well,
Although I did help out my dad and my brother switch out the snowblower, for the mower.
What?
So, well, because we have a storage or something like that.
Switch out the snow blower for the mower. You mean just put one of them in storage and take the other one out of storage?
Yeah, that's
okay.
Right, yeah.
and did you get any credit for it?
Yes, that day, yes. Yeah.
Well, he doesn't need credit for something he did, just something he didn't do.
Yeah,
Right.
Like, well, he doesn't have a girlfriend. But I guess maybe he could like insert his mom there since she lives with him.
Well, maybe it's because he was with his dad, and that's why he got credit.
Well, that'd be weird. My mom
Just
wasn't.
that give other men credit for things that they do, but women don't give men credit for things that they do. I guess.
Maybe that's the reason I should not have these girls.
Like when I painted the Mrs. Pete's office a couple of weeks ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't want credit for painting the room because she said, "Can you paint the room?" I said, "Yeah, I'll do it." So I mean, I agreed to it, and I had no problem doing it. Mm-hmm. I did it. Yeah. But what I do have a problem, what she didn't notice or give me credit for is what I didn't do that day.
Oh.
She came in when I was finished painting. I said, "Hey, I'm done with your office. Come look at it." So she comes in there, and she starts looking around at the walls, and she starts looking at other places too, like the floor and the trim, to try to see where I messed up, because this is what they do.
Yeah.
She's looking for where did he mess up so I can tell him to fix it.
Yeah.
Well, she couldn't find anything because I did such a great job. There was no paint on the floor. There was no paint on the desk. There was no paint on the carpet. There was no paint on the trim. There was no paint on the light switches because, of course, I took those off like a true professional painter does.
Right.
And the outlets and everything. And instead of saying, "You did a great job, I'll give you credit for not messing up," she just goes, "It looks good. When are you going to paint the bathroom?" Well, can I bask in the glory of this job before I start planning the next one, please? And can I get credit for not messing up this one?
I know, right? Yeah, she should have given you credit for that.
I didn't get any credit at all.
Did she give you credit about babysitting the kids?
Did I what?
Or no?
About what?
Did she give you credit about babysitting the kids?
No.
Oh, wow.
No. And I don't want credit because I did that.
Oh.
But what I do want credit for is what I didn't do that I wanted to do because I had to watch the kids.
Oh, okay.
That's the thing. Yeah.
I have a curious question too. Will you ever make tri-tips again because you like it so much?
Will I ever make tri-tips again?
Yeah.
Yeah. The next time you come down to Charleston, I'll make it again.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So what about the guy in the video who was trying to shoot the carjacker? He didn't get any credit from the carjacker for not killing him. Instead, he gets ran over and killed by the carjacker.
Yeah, he got no credit for being a good Samaritan. People like me on the internet are just going, "Man, this guy screwed up. He should have killed." He had a gun 3 feet from his face and couldn't take him out.
Right.
So he got no credit, even though he was doing a good thing.
Right. Well, maybe
Yeah.
if he hadn't tried to shoot the guy, then he wouldn't have gotten ran over. But
he tried to shoot the guy because the guy was trying to steal his car.
Right, it looks like the carjacker ran him over in retaliation for.
Well, I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know how a carjacker thinks. I've never jacked a car before, and I don't plan on it either.
That would be another guy try to shoot me. I mean, I might try to run him over too.
What?
Vic says that if you tried to shoot me, I'd try to run you over too. Well, in this hypothetical story, Vic, are you trying to steal my car?
No,
Oh.
no, I would. No,
Oh, he already has a car.
I would never try to steal somebody's car.
Yeah.
So.
And I would never try to shoot you.
Hey Vic, never mind. So anyways, what what was your weekend like, except for the ones you didn't get credit for? Like, was it okay, meh, cool, or like what you do? That's besides what you did.
What did I do besides what I did?
Yeah, like what I'm saying, asking is like, did you watch like TV what interesting shows you watched? Or did you?
I started watching this show on what was that, Saturday? That Shogun show. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen like 2 or 3 episodes of that.
Do you like it?
It's okay. I don't know.
I mean, my dad watches it.
Oh, he does?
Yeah. Well, yeah, he watched it. Yeah, he never knew about the the book, and he started reading it when he heard about it. So.
No, I just did all the stuff I'm supposed to do.
Gotcha.
Chores around the house. I'm a busybody. I can't really sit down and I can't sit down for the longest I sit down at one time is when I'm doing this show.
Yeah.
I'm always messing around with something. So,
I'm not sure.
So, that's pretty much what I did.
What about you, Vic?
Huh?
Well, what about you, Vic?
Did I do anything? No.
Not really?
Not much. No.
Not much. Okay. What'd you eat?
What did I eat?
I don't know. I'm just going all over the place.
I ate a turkey sandwich. Let's see, I ate some chicken. Let's see, some some fish.
Sir August says, I was just about to take the rest of the day off and drink, but I decided not to. I should get credit for that.
Yeah.
But the only way you get credit for it is you have to go to the missus and say, hey, I was about 2 seconds away from taking the rest of the day off and drinking some Maker's Mark, but I decided not to. And see what she says. See what she says. She probably won't say anything. She'll probably just look at you like you have 3 heads when you say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Who, me?
Either one of you, whoever's making that noise.
Who, me or Nate?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey, Nate, do you think once you bleach your hair, you'll automatically be able to rap good like Eminem?
Probably not.
No?
No.
I mumble. I don't know what.
You're a mumble rapper?
Humble rap.
No, I'm not a rapper at all. I just don't know what to say or rhyme.
Be like the baby, right?
Yeah. I'm not a rapper person, but I
Call himself the baby, but I mean,
who usually calls I don't know why rappers call themselves like, well, Ice Cube is iconic, but the baby,
Yeah, I
Who
know.
the fucking renames the baby?
I know.
There's a rapper called Lil Baby.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. A little baby or da baby or yeah.
I don't know. All I know is when this is how it shows how old I am. When I scroll through like Twitter and it's like a story on there, so and so, young so and so. It's either young or little. Got arrested today or got shot or shot at somebody, and I'm like, I have no idea who this person is. No idea. Apparently they're famous because there are people talking about it, but I don't know who they are.
Yeah, Lil Nas X. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I don't remember. We did like a funny thing or a fun thing on my channel. Me and Vic did. You know that good old classic Oregon Trail game, the Pixel version.
Yeah, the Oregon Trail. Yeah. What about it?
Let's just say we didn't survive like halfway.
Yeah, we all. There was 5 of us. There was, me, you, Nate, Lou, and Celine.
Oh, I was in the game.
Yeah.
We
No.
honored you.
I died.
Yeah, we all
God damn. Y'all killed me.
died. Yeah.
Well, Celine was the first one to die.
Celine. Well, that's about true to form. Yeah.
I'm not.
How did I die?
Was it dysentery, Vic, or was it?
No, Celine drowned while we were. Yeah. We were crossing a river and Celine drowned.
How did I die?
I think I go back.
Did I get eaten by? I bet I got eaten by an animal or something, didn't I?
I can't remember.
Like a bear?
I think a snake.
A snake? Yeah, that sounds about right.
I actually Lou was the only one alive because he didn't die or anything, but he just was left behind because I died of well, I was the man or the group manager, but
Well, Lou was left on the Oregon Trail by himself because everybody else died.
No,
yeah.
Lou.
Oh, he probably died soon after that then.
Yeah,
No, I
probably.
thought he was the last to die, but
Oh, well, yeah, that's just this one.
we were the last one to die. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was Lou died and then you died. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The order it was Celine, then Pete, then me, then Lou, then Nate.
Yeah, that's embarrassing. Yeah. At least I lived longer than Celine, I guess.
But yeah,
I got typhoid.
You got what?
Typhoid.
You got typhoid.
Oh no.
Ah, dang.
I think I got. I don't know if I think I died from cold or something.
Yeah.
From the cold, you froze to death?
Probably.
Broke your arm.
Oh yeah, I broke my arm.
He broke his arm, and then he broke
his leg.
Yeah.
And there's a saying, and I clipped it too. Vic said during when I broke my arm, he said, "You broke your arm, broke your leg, you broke your hammer."
Yeah, damn, you broke your hammer too.
Yeah.
That's what Vic said.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was like, "Damn, Vic." Yeah. So basically, the funny thing is about that game, the game that game we're playing. We were stuck in where we were stuck in like halfway to Oregon.
Like Nebraska? You died in Nebraska.
Colorado.
Probably in Omaha.
Colorado.
Colorado. Okay.
What happened was our ox died, so then we had to trade with someone for an ox. It's like we kept trying, and then
it took for centuries. By the way,
it took a long time for us to finally find someone who was willing to trade us an oxen. But yeah.
Yeah.
Is that an online game? I mean, I know it's an online. You're obviously playing it online, but is there other people playing at the same time?
No.
No.
But it's not like a multiplayer though.
I think it's all against the guy. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're not on there like with some Japanese kid in Japan playing the Oregon Trail and asking him to trade an ox with you.
No.
Yeah.
It's all computer generated. Yeah.
It's from 19. Yeah, I remember the game from when I was little.
90.
Yeah.
But that's the last time I played it. It's when I was little.
Yeah. I played it when I was in school too. So.
90 something.
Nate, you wouldn't last on the Oregon Trail. They don't have microwaves and taquitos
Yeah.
or cream cheese.
Not saying I agree, but I agree with what you said. Yeah. I might die from freaking what do you call it? What's the sickness when you don't eat at all?
Starvation.
Starvation. Yeah. Starvation. Yes.
It's like what's that called when you die from not eating?
Starvation.
Yeah.
Cast iron taquitos.
I mean, I can always go to San Antonio to get the taquitos. So
You can probably cook taquitos over a campfire. Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Or I
you know,
can go-
these days, if you trekked all the way from the East Coast to Oregon on foot, you go. I don't know how long it would take you. Several months, right? Maybe a year. And you get there and you're sick and you're tired and you're hungry, and then and you realize that Oregon's a shithole, and you turn around and start walking back to where you came from.
Yeah, it's basically like the Appalachian Tree. You have to go all the way to that and back.
Yeah, we were in a covered wagon, but yeah.
Cover wagon.
You get to Oregon and you go, man, I might be on halfway dead and starving, but anything's better than this shithole. I'll take my chances, and you turn around and start walking back.
Yeah, that's gonna be a pain in the ass too.
Well, I guess you probably just have to make the best of it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I remember the time I told you guys this, but I'm planning to, do the Appalachian trip, and Pete said you have to, train yourself first, or just train in general and put a backpack on and get used to it. So,
Yeah, you need to train at home. You know how to do. Here's what you need to do, Nate. You have a backpack?
I do, yeah.
All right, go find some big rocks, like heavy rocks, and put them in your backpack. And then put your backpack on and you start walking around your neighborhood every day, like 4 or 5 miles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I know we have like parks that have like what do you call it, pathways. Yeah. Yeah.
What, like walking trails?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
And once you can do like 4 or 5 miles with those rocks in your backpack, you might be ready for one day on the Appalachian Trail, maybe.
There's just one problem is that where's Nate gonna find hills, because a lot of the Appalachian Trail is uphill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Flat, so.
Does your mom have a stair climber from 1982 in the house that she bought on QVC for $99?
We have a ladder.
A ladder? No, don't do that. You might hurt yourself.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna say put that backpack full of rocks on and do the stair climber in your basement.
Yeah. We have stairs that goes up to the main floor and stuff.
All right, well then just run up and down the stairs all day.
Okay. But yeah, me and my brother plan to do that like maybe the next year. But and plus I think we're not gonna go from Georgia. We're planning to go like because we Georgia's probably too far to drive to, but from my house. But I'll I'll look it up. Is it Virginia that's closest or Tennessee? I don't know.
What I think. Yeah, I don't know. I guess Tennessee would be closer. I guess. But, yeah.
Tennessee, okay. Well, actually, wait. Gatlinburg is actually part of the Appalachian Trail, or one, or has the path.
All right, back to getting credit for not doing anything. How much credit do you think Hufferbilly Paul gets from Robin for not doing things?
A
Probably.
lot.
I mean, imagine all the things throughout the day that Hufferbilly Paul doesn't do that he gets no credit for.
Like what?
I mean, just think about it.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, Jay could tell you. Jay stayed there for a while. Yeah, Jay got all the credit for the stuff that Paul didn't do.
And plus, he lives out of his house, right?
No, I don't think so. He stayed with him for a little bit, but
He stayed with him for about. He was like doing like his remodeling his.
he was
bathroom.
remodeling his bathroom, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
Mrs. Peete got a hold of Jay at the Slav Olympics and started telling him that we wanted to redo our garage.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I know. And I said, hey, listen, I said, do you think about what you're saying right now? I said this to her. I said, do you really want Jay coming to stay with us for 2 months and me hanging out with me and Jay drinking beer all day together?
No.
She goes, you know what? You're right.
Yes.
Listen here. Listen. Or look here.
Yep. Look here. Listen. Yep. Yep. Look here. Listen.
Yep.
Listen.
Anyways, yeah.
Look here. Listen.
I hopefully one I don't know. Remember how I said I was refreshed to be on here or just on chat?
Yeah.
That's what I meant was by that is I took a shower. That's just what I meant, but I didn't want you to be confused. But
I wasn't confused.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't told you the good news. Well, I already had a part of it, but the good news is I took a break from the side games.
Now, since there's nobody to give you credit, I'll give you credit for that. Good job, Nate.
Thank you. Well,
You're welcome.
hopefully that stays that way. So,
Yeah, take a permanent break from that.
okay. Yeah, Oh, by the way, I know there's gonna be a launch money show tonight because Lou's back. I don't know if has he announced like a deadline for like the suggestions for the next Olympics?
Well, I'm pretty sure the deadline is coming past already.
Yeah, we're still waiting for Fools to tell us about.
Oh, is that it?
But
Yeah. Well,
yes,
I thought you said it's coming past.
Yes, he's supposed to be in charge of the cruise. So yeah.
Well,
Waiting for 'em. Looks like we're gonna be going to Baton Rouge.
is that what you sent in?
No, I think that was Flamin' Sports Media.
Oh, okay.
That's it. That.
I'll be honest, that was me. There you go.
Oh, you sent Baton Rouge in?
Yeah.
Well, there's only one problem with Baton Rouge.
That was Flamin'
What's wrong with that?
Well, Sea Dog won't know how to get there
Why?
Oh, that's right.
because he doesn't know where it is.
yeah, that's right.
I mean, what your GPS is for? I mean,
Well, he did. I mean,
you can look it up.
he didn't know he didn't know that's where LSU was.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Yeah, which is we all were shocked and
Yeah, he thought that LSU was in New Orleans.
smacked my head.
So we could just tell you. All we have to do is be like, "Hey, we're having a Slav Olympics where LSU is," and then Sea Dog will show up in New Orleans while the rest of us are in Baton Rouge.
Yeah.
You know, actually, I mean, New Orleans is like an hour away, but still, yeah. And I'm not even joking about this. There is, you remember how Lou read off restaurants for Baton Rouge, and one of them was Our Mom's Kitchen?
When he read off restaurants in Baton Rouge,
Or the email I sent in where anyways, the point is there is a restaurant in Baton Rouge called Our Mom's Kitchen.
our mom's kitchen or your mom's kitchen?
No, not mine. Actually,
Our mom's.
I'm gonna look it up because I'm pretty sure it is.
It sounds like it's probably good, just based on the name alone.
Okay, Baton Rouge. Here we go. Oh. Actually, here, I'll share my screen if you don't mind.
Speaking of Sea Dog, has anybody heard from Rec Talk recently?
Actually, I haven't. No.
Rec Talk. Well, I mean, I think he did he's been doing some streams. He's been.
Yeah, that's not what I asked though.
I think he did one about the Georgia Tech spring game. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not what I asked.
Oh, we heard.
Has anybody heard from him lately? I know he's posting stuff on YouTube. That's great.
Oh, okay.
Did Rec Talk pull a Millis Vanillis on us?
Maybe, I don't know.
Is he done with us?
No, I don't think he's done with us.
He's not?
Well, I guess next time I'm watching one of the streams, I guess I can ask him. But
Nate, are you sharing your screen with us or something?
Yeah.
Why? Nope. Nobody can see you except for me, and I'm not looking at it either.
Sure. Stop screen.
Yeah. Thank you.
Sorry.
Distracting me. I'm easily distracted.
I apologize. Anyways, yeah. There is. I'm just clarifying what I said. That's all.
Do you think that Rec Talk realized how stupid we all were and said, what am I doing?
Probably, actually.
Or did somebody say something that made him mad?
no, I thought it was something because of something work related that he
that was his excuse for not coming to the Slav Olympics.
had to do some kind of
Yeah, his job.
kind of train.
But that has nothing to do with what I'm asking though.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe he did ditch on us. I don't know.
Somebody needs to get to the bottom of this. Nate, can you investigate this for me? And Vic, can you help Nate? I know you guys are a great team together.
Yeah, we'll investigate.
Yeah, what you probably need to do to get the truth of the matter out there is to not contact Rec Talk directly, because then he'll have an opportunity to make something up.
Okay, well, that's what I was going to do.
What you need to do is contact other people around him, which I guess the only person I can think of would be Sea-Dog.
Yeah.
And interview him and tell him that this is a private conversation. I will not tell Pete or anybody else about what I'm about to ask you, and then start asking the hard questions and see if he tells you what's really going on, or if he covers for his friend.
I mean, I have Sea-Dog's number, so.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah. We could do it on your show, Vic, because I don't have a phone currently.
Well, no, it has to be a private conversation.
Oh, okay.
Not honest. So not on a stream.
Yeah, it has to be off the record, although wink, wink. You know what I mean?
Not honest.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what if he's watching this this stream?
That's also true.
Or what if he plays it back later?
I don't know. Well, I'm willing to take that chance.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we all love Rec Talk. I mean,
Spank says I should call Rec Talk live on the air.
that could be awesome.
Do you think that would be a good idea?
Yeah, I think so. It'd be funny.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah.
Well, he's probably working right now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I could still call him. Maybe he'll answer. Maybe, but if he doesn't answer, then we're left with the question: did he not answer because he doesn't want to answer the tough questions, or is he just working?
Yeah.
Which is also possible.
Yeah.
Well, maybe at 12 o'clock he'll be.
And
on.
then maybe if he is working, he'll see that I called, and he'll call me back later when I'm not on the air and start asking me what I want, and then that doesn't work for this bit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Uh-huh.
Then I actually have to have a conversation with him.
And then you have to have a conversation. Yeah, maybe.
No, they want me to do it. All right, let me call him. Fuck it, I'll do it.
All right.
You know what they say? If you want something done, you should just do it yourself. You ever heard that before?
Yeah.
I heard the just do it part, yeah.
All right. Let me see if I can find his number here. Okay. Give me a second. Now, should I shame him if he does pick? Now, if he does pick up, should I shame him?
No.
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 I should be nice.
What?
Yes, you should be.
I would.
Should I sound concerned?
Hey, yeah, you can if you want.
Sure, you can. Yeah.
Maybe you've been concerned about him for, I don't know, 2 months.
Yeah, I mean, since the Slob Olympics, that was in March. Yeah, 2 months, almost.
Yeah.
Month and a half.
Month and a half.
Yeah.
Is there anything anybody in the chat wants me to ask him if he does pick up? Now is the time to tell me. If you have any questions or concerns.
Ask him if he's still wanting to come to South Olympics next year.
No, that's too far away.
Okay, never mind.
All right, here we go. You guys ready?
Yeah. Sit it.
All right, hold on.
Yep.
All right, let's do it. All right.
I almost accidentally FaceTimed him. I didn't want to do that. That wouldn't work.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message.
I'm not leaving a message. Well, that's just what I thought was going to happen.
Yeah.
So.
Well, darn it.
Now we can play the telephone game. If he calls me back while I'm on the air, I can pick it up. If he tries to call me back later, I should just send him to voicemail.
That'd be funny.
Oh no! Here we go. Hello.
What's going on, man?
Hey, how's it going, buddy?
Pretty good. I saw you just called.
Yeah, I'm on the air right now. We were just talking about you.
Oh, Jesus. What are y'all saying about me?
Well, we were just wondering where you've been, and I said, well, first of all, I know you've been around because you've been doing shows and uploading videos and everything. But I said, did we do something to piss Rec Talk off? Did he just like wash his hands from us or something?
No, dude, no.
Oh.
It's weird. Sea-Dog and I's lives kind of follow the same track. So he's been super busy. I've had like a job change, been super busy. I just haven't had time to do anything but my own stuff. But no, I still love you. I love you, bro. I love you.
All right. Thanks. You give me credit for things that I didn't do.
Give you credit for things you didn't do. I hear you, man.
No, but I was thinking about you. I saw that you did a show last night with Sea-Dog, and I said, where's Rec Talk been at?
That's the first time we've done a show. I don't remember the last time we did a show together.
Oh, okay. So, but everything's going okay with you then?
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, outside of YouTube and, are you okay?
I am okay.
All right.
I appreciate you asking. Yeah, I'm okay. Things just got busy, man.
I got you. I have to ask because there has been people in the past that, has been part of our YouTube community here and have just kind of like said, fuck these guys, and we don't hear from them again.
Yeah.
It happens all the time,
Maybe
actually.
I should go that track and then try and come back in and act like I wasn't mad. Should I do that?
Yeah.
Hey, guys, I know I said a bunch of shit about you. I was totally kidding. Everything's fine.
Well, you know what happened is it was the timing of everything because the Slob Olympics was coming up, and then you said like at the last minute, something happened with work, or did something happen at work, or did you change jobs?
Both. I'll tell you off the air what happened.
Okay, yeah,
But yeah, things got a little stupid, but everything's fine now. I mean, it's not even really bad. Like, it's irritating, it's inconvenient, but everything's fine.
Yeah. Well, and I asked Sea-Dog about it on one of the ACC shows about you, and his explanation of whatever he was trying to say, he's probably trying not to say your personal business too much, but whatever the explanation was that he gave just was terrible. So then I was like, what?
Well, in his defense, it's not very straightforward. In fact, I've never heard of this kind of thing happening before. I've never experienced it.
Well, anyway, so he said you couldn't come, and we missed you there, by the way. And
I hate I couldn't come to it. I saw him doing a rap at the karaoke, and then some girls dancing.
Yeah.
Seemed interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the high school girls laughing at Sea-Dog, yeah. That was great.
Were they laughing at him?
No, I'm just kidding. He killed
Yeah, I
it.
was about to say.
No, he killed it. He killed it.
Doing,
He always does.
But anyway, so you didn't show up to the Slob Olympics, and we understood why. And then, but we haven't seen you since. And so I was sitting around today thinking, I was like, did we do something to piss him off? Is he pulling a Millis Vanillis on us? Like, what's going on here? So I was going to have Vic, Tube, and Nate the Great do an investigation into this and try to find out what's going on with you. And then somebody suggested, why don't you just call him? I said, okay, I'll call him.
That somebody's got a phone. We could figure this out real quick.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you called me back when I was on the air, because if you called me back afterwards, I was going to send you to voicemail.
You were going to phone tag me?
I was going to play the phone game with you. Yeah.
It's not me, it's you.
It's not me, it's you.
That would have broke my heart, man. Then there might have been something. That might have started a whole beef.
I know.
I'm glad we avoided it.
Yeah, I'm glad you called me back. All right. Well, I know you're very busy. So I won't keep you, but I just needed to hear it from you, from the horse's mouth, that you're not mad at us for something. I was starting to wonder.
All right, appreciate it, man. Thanks.
All right, talk to you later.
That went well.
I mean, he said he loved us.
That's what matters.
Well, that's good. That's good.
I mean, but in his defense, there's a lot of people in my life that I love because I have to, but I don't necessarily like them.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure he likes us.
Yeah.
Sure he does
That's awesome.
too. Yeah.
Oh, I should have asked. I should have asked you to ask him. Does he know where? Does Rec Talk know where Baton Rouge is?
It is.
I think Rec Talk does know where Baton Rouge is.
Okay.
Why do you think he wouldn't? Just because he's a Georgia Tech fan like Sea Dog?
Yeah.
No.
That'd be fun. You know, I don't know if you saw the Ohio State spring game, Pete, but if you did, what's your thoughts on it? I mean, I know
I watched. Let me tell you
it.
something.
Yeah,
First of all,
right.
I watched 5 minutes of any spring games this weekend.
Okay.
The only reason I even go to Clemson is to hang out with people. I'm not there to watch and judge football. So I was sitting around. I can't remember what I was doing. Anyway, the Ohio State game came on, and I turned it on for 15 minutes. Not 15 minutes of game time, 15 minutes of real time. And then I turned it off.
Okay.
You want to know why?
Because you're soft? I don't know.
Because it was like, who would watch that?
Actually, nobody, but... Actually, nobody, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know anything. I know that Ohio State's talented, and as a matter of fact, a couple of months ago, I picked them to win a national championship, and I got a lot of pushback from people on Twitter about that. After they got all the transfers, well, they got half of the people that left from Alabama after Saban retired, and then they got Chip Kelly, which, by the way, part of the 15 minutes I saw of that, did you guys see the interview with Chip Kelly?
No.
Is he the most unlikable coach in the country? I'm not even kidding. I don't dislike him, but I can see why a lot of people don't like him.
What do you do?
Well, he's just an asshole.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, the guy's got a personality of a tree.
Oh, okay.
But
That's
yeah.
cool.
But so I was looking forward to seeing what Ohio State looked like. And after 15 minutes of watching, I realized that I was wasting my time trying to figure out what they're going to look like because I didn't see anything that indicates anything at all.
Yeah. It was a shit show.
No, it's just
That's good.
boring what it was.
Yeah.
So I turned it off and went about my life. That's it. So what happened? Did I miss something?
No, I was just curious. I mean, I know, and that's why I was just curious in general because, Lou says it's pointless to watch, like you said. Boring. Yeah.
Well, like the Ohio State pillow fight?
Yeah, the Ohio State pillow. Exactly. I mean,
So why are y'all calling it a pillow fight?
Well, they did like two-hand touch.
see, every team does something different, right? So here's what Clemson does. Clemson is full on contact and tackling as long as it's not the quarterback.
Dorks.
So with the quarterback, you have to get two hands on him, like two-hand touch, and he's down. That's it. But everybody else needs to be tackled.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some teams do full-on tackling. I think, is there any let me ask you this. Is there any teams that do full-on tackling even with the quarterback? I don't think so.
No,
Tennessee
Miami
didn't do
only did
that.
full tackling the first half.
first half. Well, that's better than nothing. Because that's usually when it's the ones playing against the twos or the ones playing against the ones, which is who you're going to see during the season. So, but anyways, Ohio State doesn't do any of that. There's no I don't even, that's not. It's even worse than 7-on-7.
Yep.
And that's almost unwatchable.
Weird thing where like the defense gets points if they get an interception or something. And it's like, no.
Turnover.
Who does that?
They get a free gift card at Golden Corral if they do that.
Who does that?
Nothing, basically.
Auburn does offense versus defense. Yeah. Where like defense gets points for like every time they get a stop or getting a.
The defense gets so. Well, first of all, there's a white there's a white team and I guess an orange team for Auburn. So but the defense is the white team, but there's also a white team offense. So why would the white team offense get points for the defense getting a sack? I don't understand the whole point of that. Oh, Lou says Alabama did that.
Not
whatever.
Team versus orange.
Like for instance, with Miami, the white team was the first string offense and the second string defense. The orange team was the first string defense and the second string offense.
That's exactly
That makes
what
sense.
Aggies was.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier to keep track of. That's for sure.
And you got points for scoring points. Like the first team offense got a pick six off the true freshman, so they got points for that.
I don't know.
What was exciting to watch this weekend was the Masters. It did not disappoint.
It didn't. See, I actually didn't watch it for the first time in a long time.
Scotty Scheffler is amazing. That guy is just absolutely on fire. He shot 4 under, I think, yesterday.
Yeah, he won, right?
Up 11 under.
Yeah.
I mean, he had people close to him. I mean, it was a race. A lot of them were 7 under, and then they just a number of them, like Morikawa, fell apart. Bryson DeChambeau fell apart. There's this young kid named Oberg. He's Swedish, and he was up in the competition. First major appearance. He just turned pro from this year.
Is that the Ohio State guy? Is that the the guy that played at Ohio State?
I don't know. I don't
think it
know
might
if he
be.
played Ohio State or not. I'm not sure. I don't know where he played college.
I
But
think he was Swedish.
Who won?
it was Vern Lundquist's last call too for the Masters, which was really good, and they applauded him a bunch. Tiger wound up literally in last place. He wound up 60th.
Wow.
I mean, Tiger was in pretty good shape. He made the cut, for Friday. He was 1+, and I thought, well, Tiger could make a run, as he normally does on the weekend. But Tiger's game has changed so dramatically. I mean, he's doing now more upper strength than legs because he just can't do it with his legs anymore.
Yeah, and his back too. Didn't he shoot like an 85 or a 90 or something on Saturday? He had a terrible day.
It was bad,
Yeah.
man. It was really bad. I think he wound up like 18 plus 18, I think.
Yeah.
I know he wound up in 60th place, which was the very last place before you cut.
Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, but, kudos, because look, Tiger's going to draw a crowd, whether he shoots that bad or not. I mean, Tiger's always going to draw a crowd anywhere he goes. He's going to be like Jack Nicklaus, Arnold Palmer. I mean, he's a legend for golf. And so he will always draw a crowd wherever he goes.
Of course.
All right. And who won the Masters?
Say again, Vic?
Asking who won.
Scotty Scheffler won.
He was in the lead like the whole time.
Yeah, basically, he was. I mean, him and DeChambeau. DeChambeau was, I think, the leader Thursday, and then Scotty took the lead Friday.
Did you see? So a lot of people hate DeChambeau, Bryson DeChambeau. He's probably like the most hated guy on the tour. I think. Would you agree with that, Scott?
they've said he's humbled himself a ton this year. They said he's trying to be a nicer guy this year. Yeah, he still hits the ball long, man.
Who's they?
I mean,
You said they said. Who's saying that? The announcers, maybe?
Well, yeah, the announcers were talking about him being he's really humbled himself and being more open and personable and all that. That's what they were talking about, and I was going, really?
Well,
he was a well-hated individual. Yes, you're right.
And he's like one of these guys that's like all about technology and everything. Like when he first came on tour, he played, like, for anybody who knows anything about golf, like all the clubs are different height, right? So the sand wedge is the shortest, then the pitching wedge, then a 9, and all the way up to the driver, like it's the longest. He had this theory that all the clubs should be the same length. You remember this, Scott?
Yeah.
So when he first came on tour, he had all his clubs custom made. They were all the exact same length. All of his irons were the same length. And everyone was like, what is this guy doing? Well, now, so this was the first weekend, apparently, that the PGA allowed 3D printed golf clubs.
What?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
So he played with a set of 3D printed golf clubs, which apparently, according to them, I don't know anything about that, but they're better that way.
Wow.
Because they're not hand forged. Because they're printed, so they're perfect, basically.
Yeah. I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah.
I know he plays with the long putter, which I've never gotten the long putter. I just don't understand how golfers even use that damn thing. It makes no sense to me because I don't feel like you have the feel of the putt with this.
Yeah, I'm with you. I never liked the long putters either, but I understand the science behind it. It's like a pendulum. It's
Well, yeah, and that's what a pendulum. That's what a putter is. It's a pendulum.
But I'm with you. You can't feel it as good.
No, I just like, wow.
None of it makes any sense to me. I would rather shave my balls with 60 grit sandpaper than watch fucking golf.
Yeah, I get that, Slim, but it's the Masters, and the Masters is a totally different game.
That's because because you never played golf, like, seriously, Slim, and that's the same way I feel about soccer. Well, I mean, the most popular sport in the world.
I'm not going to sit down and watch every damn golf game.
Unless it's a World Cup match, I just could give two shits about soccer.
And I'll even sometimes watch the British Open. But the Masters I'll always watch. It's just because it's always pretty damn dramatic every single year.
Well, I'm with you, Pete, when it comes to soccer. I can't get behind it.
Well, I can't get behind soccer at all, period. There's no way in hell I can sit and watch a soccer game.
Yeah.
No.
Like the World Cup, but yeah.
Up until now, I didn't realize that golf could be dramatic in any way possible.
Oh, it can be.
Golf could be dramatic in any way possible. Then you never watched the Masters. You never watched Jack Nicklaus win in 1986. I know I'm dating myself, but
he wasn't alive in 1986.
You're right, I didn't. Because hey, Scott, you were right. I didn't because I was born in 1988.
Yeah.
Well, someone did put you in front of it then, I guess, huh? Anyway, no, I understand. I get that. I understand why you would not think that if you never played golf. But if you've ever played golf, if you've just watched it for any bit of time, and because the Masters, the Augusta National, is such a damn tough golf course to play.
Yeah. Scott, how many things did you do or not do this weekend that you didn't get credit for?
that I did do and didn't get credit for? Well,
no, that you didn't do.
Get damn credit for. I picked up dog poop in the backyard. Which
yeah, but you did that. What did you not do that you didn't get credit for?
What did I not do and not get credit for? I can't think of anything I didn't do. Because I did every damn thing. I cooked dinner that I don't and never get credit for. I mean, yeah, I do a lot of shit, man. I never get credit for.
So what was something good that you didn't do? That you did a good thing by not doing. That's what we mean.
Yeah.
My brother got a pizza and I ate it last night. That was a good thing, but he did it. Like he got the pizza and then I ate it.
You're missing the point here. that's not something you didn't do.
Well,
No,
I
like
didn't
the
get the
point.
pizza. I ate it.
Hang on. The point of what he's saying is like, just say for the sake of argument, you're out with your girlfriend and the waitress flirts with you, but if you don't flirt back, that's something you didn't do that you should get credit for.
Exactly.
I see now. Okay. I'm gonna have to think about that.
Or like, say Scott, you were out picking up dog poop, but maybe you wanted to go to the ice house and have a tequila with some of your drinking buddies, but you decided, you know what?
But I did do that.
Oh. Well, I'm trying to make it.
I did pick up the dog poo. I got the free pass to go to the ice house and have a few libations. Yeah.
Okay. So I was trying to make an example though. Like, let's say that you said, you know what? I know I'm supposed to go have tequila with my friends today, but I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to pick up dog poop and make dinner.
You know what? I've done that many times. So
did you get credit for it?
No, I get no damn credit
See?
for it. Hell no, I'd get no credit for any of this. No, none at all. No, it's my nature to do it. You know.
So the new movement is now, instead of just taking it on the chin, you have to go up to Mrs. Kerr and say to her, "Hey, I want credit for not going out and drinking tequila. Instead, I picked up dog shit and made you dinner. Give me credit."
I heard Lou this morning.
Yeah.
So what are we going to call this movement? Because, you know, women have the Me Too movement. What's this movement going to be called? The bowel movement? What?
The didn't do it movement, I guess. I don't know.
That's right. I didn't do it movement. So give me credit.
Yeah,
And they've already got a theme song from Shaggy.
A theme song.
Would it be the not me movement?
The not me. That's right.
Yeah,
The not me movement.
Yeah.
So it all started on Battle Angels show on Sunday. So
Yeah, instead of the Me Too movement, it's the not or didn't do movement.
The not me movement.
The not me movement.
The not me movement. Yes, I like the not me movement. Yeah.
So even though I said it, would I get credit for that? The name?
Don't.
Yes.
Good to,
Yes.
Good to know. So
Absolutely.
I did. That's one of the things I did do.
Hashtag not me.
Yeah. Absolutely. This should be a movement. This should be, I mean, hell, among men, this should be a great movement. Absolutely.
I'm down for that movement.
I'm down for it too. But what's the credit going to be, though? What will you
I
get
don't know.
in
I don't know
return?
what credit is.
I mean, is it sexual favors? From
Well,
your
that
wife,
works
or,
too,
you know?
but it probably should be at least a verbal acknowledgement.
Yeah, you
A
get
verbal
credit.
acknowledgement. That's good.
Yeah, let's start there.
Yeah, we're starting with low expectations.
Yeah, we're starting with verbal acknowledgments before we move on to
You know what, the
blowjobs and
wifey does
whatnot.
give me verbal acknowledgement about cooking dinner or something like that. She does do that.
Yeah, wasn't the whole point of this though to get credit?
Yeah, credit.
Getting credit for things that you didn't do that you should be getting credit for. So really, that's the end goal.
Yeah.
Yeah, all we're looking for is credit.
I think we should be Venmo'd money, and you know, Venmo me a little cheddar and see what I'll do.
Yeah, thank you for not doing XYZ, even though you wanted to.
Because
Like a perfect example is I should get credit for not fucking up the washing machine by attempting to do laundry.
Now,
Is your washing machine in that bad a shape?
Slim
Slim,
is-
or are you just
Slim is he's taking it to a whole nother level here. We got to start at ground level first.
Or you just put, it's just another few miles I'm putting on the washing machine. I don't need to do that.
Well, I mean, no, I get the fact that it's still under warranty and everything, but I don't want to have to get them to deliver another one when I fuck it up.
I do think that there's any man listening, which is probably everybody who's listening. There's probably more things throughout the day that you don't do that you deserve credit for than the things that you do.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
It's
true.
just we never think about that, so we wouldn't know.
Yeah.
We do. Yeah.
Well, that's why we're bringing
That's
it to
why
the
we need somebody
forefront.
to give us credit for it.
Yeah.
I don't
ignored that
necessarily
lot
bother.
lizard that was pounding on my door. Although that was self-preservation instinct.
We could even designate April as I didn't get credit for not doing it month.
Yeah, they have Gay Pride Month in June.
Yeah, everyone else has a month. I don't have a month.
You know, I won't credit month, you know, in April.
I'm a straight white man. I don't get any months at all.
What does Mrs. Peete think about this movement?
Pete's a marginalized minority.
Yeah, I am. No, she doesn't know about the movement yet.
Oh, she's not aware of it, huh? Oh.
She didn't watch.
Yet.
Oh, we're fixing to make her very aware of it, though.
Yeah, she didn't watch Bad Bitch.
Well, I'm guessing Battle Angel's aware of it from Lou, so.
Oh, she's very aware.
Yeah. Yeah.
Want to talk about it, so.
Well, hey, you know what? We need something to do, so there we go. I mean, look, Lou's looking for an idea for a podcast. There it is. There's the podcast right there.
I'm back.
I'd listen to that.
Bringing guests on, you know, and they could tell things they didn't do, and she get credit for it. Or, you could have celebrities. You could, I mean, you know, athletes, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure R. Kelly would be down for that podcast.
Yeah, R. Kelly could tell all the things that he didn't do. He didn't get all he got credit for was all the terrible things he did.
That's right.
I think
He didn't. You know, R. Kelly's not running around going, well, there's this one time this girl knocked on my door and said, hey, will you piss on me? And I told her no. I should get credit for that. Or you should be like, you know, I did piss on this lady one time, but I checked her ID first. I should get credit for that.
I mean, OJ would have been a perfect guest. Unfortunately, too little, too late for this.
Wow.
Yeah, you know what? I looked in the fridge today, and the juice had expired.
The glove not fitting.
Yeah, he could have been like, if I was going to not do it, this is how I would have not done it.
Yeah. He got credit for the glove not fitting.
Did anyone read If I Did It? Did anyone read that book?
No.
I did, and it's really the only one chapter you read, and that's The Night Up, and OJ just tells the damn what he did, man. And this is the most horrific shit I've ever read.
That is the most ballsy book in the history of books ever written.
Yeah.
I mean, if a biography is not written within the next year called If Cancer Did It, that's an opportunity missed.
All the jokes have been coming, you know. Well, I don't want to talk about his death, but I may take a stab at it tomorrow. Yeah, there's a lot of them out there. Oh my God.
Hey, Squid Tard, has Tennessee had their spring game yet?
Yeah, I was actually at the spring game Saturday. So
how was that?
My ass is sunburnt pretty bad. I got a picture where my watch is, and it literally looks like I'm wearing an invisible watch. It's terrible. So that's what I'm dealing with right now. Fun times.
That's not surprising. You are one of the whitest people I've ever seen before.
Oh yeah. No, I'll send it to you a picture of what my arm looked like when I got back. Is bad.
Yeah, you're so white, you're almost clear.
Might as well be.
How much were spring tickets?
I know you're a struggling college student, but they have this shit called sunscreen.
I didn't think it was gonna be that was the last thought in my mind, because every other day before that it was cloudy, and my assumption that it was gonna be cloudy again. I didn't think to look at the weather and realize, oh, it's 70 degrees and sunny today, and I'm gonna be sitting in the third row at Neyland Stadium for the entirety of the game.
Plus humidity.
Yeah, in the day and age where you can identify as anything, Squid Tard could never identify as being anything other than white. People would be like, no, dude, you're white. Just stop it.
Squid, how much you paid for tickets? Because everybody's bitching about spring practice tickets being high.
I don't know. I think it was like $10 if you're a student and like $15 if you are.
Hold on, they charge to get in there?
Oh yeah, they've been doing that everywhere now.
Wow.
Georgia started it. and then people just followed.
Now, come on, this is Tennessee we're talking about. They never miss an opportunity to miss an opportunity.
Nope.
$10.
We can take credit for that, I guess.
Like, what's the point of even charging 10? That's just a slap in the face.
Yeah, it's like going to a high. Yeah.
Partly because, excuse me, partly because there was limited seating because construction at Neyland Stadium, so there were only like 10,000 spots available. So that, people were basically fishing everything to try and get.
So when the construction's over with and there's more than 10,000 seats available, they're going to stop charging $10?
I would hope so.
I doubt it.
I can't believe there was 10,000 people on that board.
What's up, Raj?
One of the 10,000. Whee! Pete, I sent you a picture on Twitter of what my arm looked like when I got back from the spring game. If this tells anybody how wide I was and how much sun I get on a daily basis, that's how much.
What's up, Raj?
Yeah, you can go fuck yourself. You can go fuck yourself. Bunch of goddamn Wuhan fucking whatever. Bend over, suck my fucking nuts. I'll give you the goat.
What did I think of?
To play those sound bites. Do you have a Stream Deck, Pete? I got to figure out how to work mine.
It's a Roadcaster.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I have a Stream Deck, and I know you can play like sounds on it through the StreamYard, but I just don't know how. I need to figure that out.
Well, you can also put them on StreamYard.
I mean, yeah, that is true, but that's extra work on my end, so.
Well, I mean, I can put them on OBS too, but.
Right, that's true.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, Stream Deck.
What did I think of the Clemson spring game? I don't remember. Started drinking tequila at 7:30 in the morning, sir. By the time the game started, I was gone.
Well,
Which may be a good thing if the reports about Cade Klubnik's play or anything.
No, I do remember he played shitty. No, I wasn't. I wasn't. I'm just kidding. I wasn't even drunk or anything. But I had a good time. But I don't. Like I said, I don't go to the spring game for football. I go for the social aspect of it.
Right. A bunch of Tennessee fans, after the spring game was over, immediately jumped on the whole Nico's winning a Heisman train, and I did not tweet that out. So do I deserve credit for that?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, see?
Absolutely.
Now he's starting to get the hang of this thing here. Yeah.
Just like me, I didn't tweet out Cam Ward for Heisman or Miami's going 12-0. I deserve credit.
Uh-huh. We all deserve a little bit of credit for that.
Do I deserve credit that I admit that Michigan's not going to be as good as last year, but for this year?
No, because you admitted that. That's not something you didn't do.
Well, I mean, I didn't say that Carson Beck was winning the Heisman. So, do I?
Yeah,
well,
yes.
According to a lot of Georgia fans, you need to go in the portal and get a quarterback.
No, we don't.
Who is the backup quarterback for Beck? Vandergrift's gone, right, to Kentucky?
It's Gunnar Stockton, right?
Who is it?
It's
Gunnar Stockton.
Gunnar Stockton.
Oh, yeah. He's still there?
Yeah.
Ah, damn.
there.
What about Muschamp's son? Is he still at Georgia?
Yeah, of course he is.
I think he's still there too. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
So he also has another son.
Uh-oh.
Well, no, that's Bobo. Yeah, Bobo. Yeah, Mike Bobo's son, Drew plays offensive line.
Hold on. His name is Drew Bobo?
Drew Bobo plays offensive line.
God damn. What? His parents must hate him or something.
You can't hang a name on anything and your last name is Bobo.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, that's just bad.
It's funny.
Now I know. I remember in the Florida State Georgia game, Luke Bennett, Stetson Bennett's brother, caught a pass from Jackson Muschamp. Is he still there on the roster?
Damn if I know.
Did you just say that
Stetson might be
Stetson
playing-
Bennett's
I think
brother?
Stetson cleaned his act up, and he might be back with the LA Rams this
Right.
year.
Doing workouts with the Rams. Right?
Yeah.
Back
So-
To be honest,
him. So yeah.
I mean, go ahead.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll be a surprise if Stetson can. I mean, because he's 5'11", small frame, all that. If he can really sustain playing NFL football. But you know what? He surprised the hell out of us in Georgia. So you never know. Because I was always a doubter at Stetson Bennett for a long damn time. Until he won his 2 natties, so you know what we can say.
Well, I mean, I stopped doubting him after we won 1 natty, but
Well, the second season, I was scared of him. Still, I was still scared that 2022 season.
Wow.
I'm gonna stay quiet on that one.
But he came running. I mean, came roaring back, against Ohio State, in the semifinals. So, give him credit. I mean, credit where credit's due. But now
I give him credit. I mean, he made.
Give Georgia's defense world.
I was gonna say, it's a team. It's a team sport. Now he made the plays when he needed to make them. That's all that matters.
yeah.
He did. He sure did. You're right. It is a team sport. It wasn't all him. You're absolutely right. It wasn't all. But he did some miraculous things a few times. So, give him credit.
Yeah, not to say that Stetson Bennett's like a bad quarterback or anything, but I've seen like Georgia fans make the comparison that Stetson Bennett's better than Tim Tebow because he won 2 natties. That's the furthest thing from the truth, and they.
That's silly.
I'm not gonna say that.
I'm not saying that either. Look, what Vic said earlier, though, Carson Beck being a Heisman Trophy contender is, I think, definitely he's on that track to be that.
Yeah, I wasn't saying that he was gonna win the Heisman.
Not if you listen to Twitter, Scott.
Well, I don't listen to Twitter. I'm not subscribing to Twitter and any of that shit. I just
according
don't.
to Twitter, it's a tight race between Nico and DJ Lagway.
I'm thinking.
According to some Georgia fans on Twitter, Kirby needs to be looking in the portal for a quarterback.
I'm thinking the Heisman winner this year is going to be somebody that's not even on anybody's radar right now.
Yeah.
I don't see that slim because Carson was like one of the top 10 quarterbacks this past year. Yeah, I think he was even top 5, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't agree with it either, Scott. I'm just telling you what's out there.
Yeah, now preseason favorite never wins the Heisman, so.
Kind of like how Lou focuses on the most outlandish Tennessee fans. I'm just the most outlandish kind of stick out. And seeing that tweet stuck out to me.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm fine if you want to focus on the outlandish, but don't come on and say this is like 90% of our fan base when it's the furthest thing from the truth.
Hey, I gotta deal with the Alonzos and shit of my fan base. I'm used to dealing with.
No, you got a whole. Yeah, there's thousands of delusional Miami fans. Hey, I got to step away from the mic for a second. I'll be back in a minute.
You know who's the most delusional fans out there, and I mentioned last week, it's Alabama fans right now. They're just living in the glory days of Nick Saban and all touting and bragging about, well, Nick Saban did this and Nick Saban did that. Well, Daddy Saban's not there anymore.
Yeah.
You can't suck on his teeth anymore.
Well, to be fair, the Georgia and Tennessee fans that I see a lot of talking about Alabama's going 7-5 are as equally as stupid.
Well, yes, I agree with that. I agree with that.
They keep bringing up like you're 15 and something against Saban. I'm like, okay, we're undefeated against the coach that you have now.
Bama could be 9-3 this year.
Yeah, I can see 2 to 3 losses, but I mean, people talk about 7. I've seen 7-5. I've seen 6-6. I'm like,
well, that's crazy.
Regardless of who the coach is, there's too much talent on that team for them.
That's crazy talk. Yeah, that's crazy talk.
Now, just as equally, would I be surprised if they win 10 games? No, I wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't either. Look, reality is Alabama still has, although they lost a shitload of people, since Saban is gone. You're right; they still are deep in what they have as a team, and so DeBoer can work on that.
Yeah, at worst, it's what, the third most talented team in the country.
Well, they were second in recruiting in 2024. They're 30th right now in 2025. So that's something they're going to have to catch up with.
I'm just talking about talent on the roster right now. They're the third most talented team in the country, maybe still, second.
In general,
there are going to be some angry people when the playoffs roll around and there's like 4 or 5 SEC teams in the playoffs, because the SEC's half of the teams in there are competing for being in the playoffs.
Oh yeah.
Mizzou and Ole Miss are 2 teams that have super easy schedules. So
I could see 4, not 5.
Well, let's see. There's so many teams there competing. Georgia, Texas, Oklahoma, Mizzou, Ole Miss, Tennessee, LSU.
Oklahoma's got a lot of question marks.
They do, yeah.
Put them in that category.
LSU still has a lot of question marks too.
I think there'll probably be 5. Probably 5.
I agree with you, Scott, completely about LSU.
Yeah.
I mean, you lost your Heisman Trophy winning quarterback, your top 2 receivers, and your defense was complete ass juice last year.
But Ole Miss might be surprising this year. I mean, they still have Jackson Dart, right? Yeah. I think that could be a surprise team. And Mizzou could be a surprise team, too.
Oh, yeah. Both of them are blessed with schedules that are really easy, and there's no excuse why they shouldn't get.
What hurts Ole Miss is their star running back transferred out. I think he went to Ohio State, didn't he?
Yeah. Jenkins went to Ohio State.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they got our leading rusher from last year. Henry Parrish went back.
I'm ready for orgy area.
Which I don't understand. I don't understand why that running.
Let's back up.
No. No, there's a
Michigan's quarterback.
Yeah, Alex Orgy. Yeah,
Alex Orgy.
Of course, that's Nate's favorite quarterback now.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. So hey, Slim. So I wanted to thank you for Colby Young. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, for giving us Colby Young. Yeah.
I thought Colby Young.
Yeah, you really stuck out in the spring game. So yeah.
He had a good practice.
I hated to see him go. I mean, he was our 3rd best receiver last year.
We got to thank Tulane for Chris Brazzell. He looks like he's going to be another Jalen Hyatt.
Yep. So basically, our wide room is built for the transfer portal. We got Don Levitt from Mizzou. We got Colby Young from Miami.
This is my problem with spring games. Is they watch a guy practice one day and they go, "This guy's gonna be the next this and that." Like I heard the Pyramid, the 3rd string quarterback for Clemson. Oh, he's gonna be the next Hunter Renfrow.
Well, like, Chris Brazzell, the reason why I say that is because
some people were saying the next Stetson Bennett because he's a quarterback. I'm like, just stop it.
Yeah, no, I'm not just saying that because he's a wide receiver. I'm saying that because I saw him. He's the fastest guy on the team. He's number 11. And Jalen Hyatt was also number 11, so that's why I made that comparison.
Can we just watch him play an actual football game before we start saying he's going to be the next this and the next that?
I agree.
Agree.
Well, technically I did. Spring game, but...
That's not a game.
Glorified scrimmage.
It's a scrimmage, but it's not a game.
It's not even a
scrimmage. I understand completely. You can take the spring game with a couple of grains of salt and a shot of penicillin, but it's not like you can't glean anything from a spring game either.
Right.
Nothing of importance. I mean, really. Half of the guys on the field have been on campus for 2 months. All the good players are sitting out because they have a fucking hangnail. Like, I mean, you can't touch the quarterback. I mean, there's not really a whole lot you can take from it.
Since one of our quarterbacks put up 2 passing touchdowns, all I've heard is that we have no defense and we're losing, like 5 games minimum because our defense is so bad. Like something like that. Just a bunch of hoo-ha.
Well, I mean, you're kind of in that Lincoln Riley boat with Heupel, where you got to show you're going to have a defense before anybody believes you do.
Well, it's been getting better every single year. Last year, our defense was ranked 18th in the nation, so it's not like we have a terrible defense. Now, they need to stop, having their period on some occasions, like against Kentucky. You let a quarterback like Devin Leary throw for 300 on you, and that's been.
Oh God, yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, would you believe Miami had a top 25 offense last year? Because they did. But it was still bad.
That, I mean, it's average. I'm willing to give credit where it's due.
Yeah.
Look, every single year under the Tim Banks defense, we've gotten better on the defensive side of the ball. If we're sitting there in the, top 15, I mean, the defense carried us in some of our games. The Texas A&M game, for example, where Joe Milton threw an interception in the end zone. The defense carried that game. If they can consistently do that, I think we'll be okay.
Right. We can.
Well, as long as Kirby's our coach, we're always going to have a stout defense, without a doubt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I was saying this for years before Georgia won Natties. The moment they figure out how to get a really good offense, it's going to be tough to beat them. And turns out that was the case.
And we did.
So it turns out the transfer portal is about to open back up here soon. Who is going to be devastated the most by this?
I don't know.
Devastated.
I mean, I know we're losing. I think they said it was either 6 or 7. That's just minimum to get down to the scholarship number because we're still a little over the 85.
What are you at now? Do you know?
Somewhere around 91 or 92.
Right, they don't need that.
Well, I think the teams that are going to suffer most are the ones that bring in the most transfers every year. So who is that?
Florida State and Colorado.
Florida State's definitely one of them. Colorado, definitely one of them, yeah. They might have the most.
Those two teams right there, literally, their team is built out of transfer portal. That's why I think Florida State's fallen off this season because they built their team last year straight from transfer portal.
Yeah.
And they don't recruit worth a flip. So
they did this year. They were top 10.
I was about to say, they did. Yeah, they were just inside top 10 this year.
How much do you think those freshmen are going to make an impact on this season specifically?
Well, most of them won't. You're right. I tend to agree with you, Squid Tart, as it pertains to this season. I don't think
You'll
Florida.
have like 1 or 2, like you do with most teams.
I think they'll still be good in the ACC because the ACC is just not very good right now as a whole. But I don't think that they're going to be what they were. Not anywhere close to what they were last year. They're going to catch at least 2 or 3 losses in the regular season, most likely.
Yep.
Well, when you have 2 of the top teams in the ACC wanting to get the hell out of that conference, that's not good.
Oh.
No, it's not.
Yeah, Colorado's the same except worse. Their entire team, I mean, they literally do not recruit. At least Florida State, makes an attempt. Colorado's literally sitting there. What are they at right now?
Yeah, those two aren't comparable at all.
Yes, Dion has said it himself that he doesn't care about high school recruiting. So.
Yeah, there you go. If you expect to build a program out of that,
Well, that's why Dion is he's gonna be lucky to make a bowl game before he leaves Colorado to go, either retire or take some other job.
Yeah, I guess he's just going wherever Shador's going because I guarantee you he's probably done after this season.
Is there an NFL team stupid enough to hire Dion once they draft his son?
Whoever
I don't think so.
That's where he's going.
Who the hell would that be? What team, what NFL team you think would hire Deion Sanders?
Atlanta.
There's not one.
No, I don't think Atlanta's that dumb. I really don't. I mean, no.
We've already got her.
Well, the Titans were dumb enough to trade A.J. Brown for a bag of chips, so, I mean, anything's possible.
True.
Yeah, Dion.
I don't think he's NFL material, Dion is.
I know. I was just saying.
Did y'all see the video clip of Robert? And listen, I like Robert Griffin III. A lot of people can't stand him. I like him. Did you see the video clip of him explaining why Jaden Daniels is a better quarterback than Drake May?
Okay.
No.
Fine.
Well, I left when I read the headline, I got some idea, okay, he thinks that Jaden Daniels is better than Drake May. After his explanation of it, I was even more confused than before I clicked on it. He goes.
Comment. I mean, have you heard him as a commentator for football?
Yeah.
He's horrible.
See, I disagree. I like him. I like him. I like him commentating better than I do his analysis.
Well, I listened to him in a few SEC games. I'm like, what in the hell? Like you said, what the hell is he talking about?
He goes. Jaden Daniels is a better quarterback than Drake May, but the NFL scouts look at Drake May and they say this guy's bigger, he's faster, he's got better arm, so he'll probably be better for the NFL. And I go, yeah, all the things you just said. So why? So tell me again why Drake May is not a better prospect for the NFL than Jaden Daniels is. It doesn't make any sense.
He contradicts his own self. That's what I picked up too. When he's doing football commentary, he contradicts his damn self when he's talking.
One is better. I mean, come on.
Yeah, he's not very good.
I mean,
I don't understand. Like, I never understood the argument. Like, I get people looked at Jaden Daniels' numbers, and that's why he won the Heisman.
Right.
But
of course,
I still don't understand how you can't look at the fact that, you know, somebody like Bo Nix had just as good of numbers with half as many snaps.
Well, think of it this way. You mentioned this earlier, LSU's dumpster juice of a defense. I mean, literally, Jaden Daniels was the reason they won. Like,
no, but here's the thing: especially when you're comparing somebody like Drake May to Jaden Daniels, was the offensive line, the receivers, the running back, everything on that offense on LSU was better on paper than what Drake May had at North Carolina, right?
There you go.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep.
So,
Yeah, sure.
I'm just saying.
Listen, you know,
let's put it this way:
give props to Georgia's offensive line. That, you know, our quarterbacks get rarely sacked.
If you put Drake May on LSU's offense, how would his numbers have looked?
Yep.
That's a good question.
Pretty simple.
A lot of this Heisman stuff is just based on how many wins you get. So
the Heisman is just a popularity contest. It's a stat contest.
There you go.
Yeah.
If they cared about a whole lot more than that, I guarantee you Hendon Hooker would have been in 2022.
But guess what? The NFL doesn't give two shits about the Heisman race. They don't.
No, they don't. No.
They look at a guy, they go, who over the next 10 years is going to be a better quarterback for this team? Not who was better at scoring with NFL wide receivers all over the field in college.
Yeah.
And, you know, with the NFL, too, it ain't about franchise players anymore. It's what can you do for me today?
Yes.
It's basically, you know, what they're looking for players. What can you do for me for this coming season?
Now.
Pretty much in every scenario, the long-term success of a player, or specifically a quarterback, is not a Heisman quarterback. It's some guy picked in the 4th to the 7th round that nobody would have expected to be that good.
Round, yeah.
Like
Picked in the 6th round.
Like Brock Purdy, for example. I doubt most people expected him to carry the 49ers all the way to the Super Bowl.
Right. Well, I doubt most people expected Tom Brady to carry the Patriots to the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, right. So, you know.
I mean, that to me, that's almost a reason not to draft somebody. You've had one Heisman winner ever win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, hey, perfect example. Recently, Johnny Manziel.
Mm-hmm. I guess that's one reason to be glad that Peyton didn't win it.
I mean, I'm just saying. I'm not saying, you know, X plus Y absolutely, you know, means your answer, but
right, yeah.
It's just the way the trend seems to go.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. In the NFL, there's pretty equal talent across the board. In college, it's different. So, I mean, you can have an exceptional player that plays on a shitty team. Doesn't make him any less of an exceptional player.
Mm-hmm.
If you're a shitty player in the NFL, then you're probably just a shitty player because everyone else is as good as you are, or better.
Well, I mean, okay. Speaking of quarterbacks, you think Justin Fields is a shitty player, or he just played on a shitty team?
Shitty team.
Shitty team. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Yeah, because I think he's a much better player than what he played with the Bears. Yeah.
Tua was the same. He got injured every single game because his offensive line couldn't block anything. So,
but Tua's bulked up now. Tua's not the same size guy that he was when he first started in the NFL.
Because he needed it.
He damn sure did, and he got it.
I think Tua was just dealt a bad hand genetically. Like, he's just prone to injury. He's been that way since he's been in college.
Yeah.
He's always been injury prone, but I mean, yeah, this was the first time that he's ever.
Is he injury prone, or was it because his dad treated him like a drill sergeant and made him run up and down rocks on the beach when he was 5 years old? That's probably where his injury problems came from.
I mean, he was
both.
He was raised in Hawaii, though.
All the way through.
He's like, Dad, I sprained my ankle. Shut up and run up those rocks.
Isn't there stories like
Don't
that
be a pussy.
with a lot of those Samoan players and the Hawaiian players that come play? Their parents are very strict on them and all that?
It's not just Tua.
Yeah.
He's one of my favorite players. I like Tua.
I like Tua, too. I think Tua's I think he's one of the top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL, too.
I do, too.
Although you're right, Slim said he's injury prone, but damn, when he's right on, he's right on, man.
Yep.
I didn't like him when he played against Georgia.
This is a legitimate question. Does anybody know where Josh Dobbs is playing at now? Because they keep. I can't tell what happens more: him getting traded to another team or Zach Edey getting fouled.
He got traded to NASA. He's on the International Space Station.
Yeah,
he's on the International Space Station team.
And he didn't get any credit for that shit either.
No.
Not one bit.
But he needs to get credit for that.
The Vikings.
There should be a NASA football team, to be honest.
They say he plays for the 49ers now.
Oh.
Okay, and I may get pushback on this, but Kirk Cousins going to Atlanta? I mean, look, I know he's a pro. He's been a pro in the NFL for a long time, and he's a veteran. But is he going to do anything for Atlanta?
Well, consider Atlanta's quarterback situation before he got there.
Playoffs.
Yeah, I don't understand why people are mad about that. I think that he's exactly what they need. Somebody who's not going to lose. I mean, he might not win a bunch of games for him, but he's not going to lose a bunch of games for him like the past couple of quarterbacks they've had.
Right.
You know.
Well, I mean, kudos. He's a pro, okay, and he's a vet, okay. That's good to have. But I'm concerned about injury. You know, I mean, he's an older guy.
Yeah,
that man owes his agent a happy ending. That his agent has made him so much money.
Yeah.
Isn't that God's truth? Because how many damn teams has Kirk Cousins played for?
Well, he played Washington.
Two.
The three. Right? Washington, Minnesota, and now Atlanta.
Washington.
Okay, so he's Washington, Minnesota, and Atlanta. I thought he played with somebody else other than Minnesota.
Did he ever play for the Cowboys? I feel like he might have played for the Cowboys at some point.
No.
No?
That was Tony Romo.
No, he never did.
Okay.
Only Washington, Minnesota, yeah.
Well, see, the problem with Atlanta is that you can get a decent quarterback, but they never get a damn offensive line to guard the quarterback.
Is he the one with the famous soundbite? How about that?
How about that?
How about that?
But yeah, cash me outside. How about that?
No. After one of the Washington games when he came in as a backup and won the game, I think it was like a Monday Night Football game, and he's coming back in the locker room and they got the camera on him. He's like, "How about that?"
How about that?
I think I do remember that scene.
Yeah.
Somewhere. I gotta find that clip.
I think you're thinking of Bad Baby too. The girl said, "Catch me outside" on Dr. Phil's show.
Yeah, that's a different. How about that? Hold on.
She's a hip hop artist, man. She's making shitloads of money now.
She made like $20 million showing her asshole on OnlyFans, I think.
I know.
Yeah.
I don't even think she does nudes on OnlyFans. It's just the weirdest part about that.
What?
Why? What's the point?
Of course she does.
Or I don't know. Maybe she does. I have no clue.
Yeah.
I heard.
I mean, what you think? You think the talking point is real that they're doing fucking cooking shows on OnlyFans? Come on, man.
Cooking shows.
Well, she's a multi-million seller of music. I mean, of her songs. So she's done damn very well in music too.
Yeah.
I've never heard a single song of hers.
She's exactly what I point to when people say that society isn't crumbling around our ears.
Yep. There you go.
Oh no, it's he didn't say how. I stand corrected. You guys are right. The how about that was the Catch Me Outside girl. Kirk Cousins was you like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. I do remember that. Yeah.
Catch me outside. How about that?
The fact that this funky ass hoe can be a millionaire in this day and age
Here we go.
shows you how far we've degraded society.
Here we go, right here.
Oh, well, there's a lot of funky ass whores out there that are making buku money off it. There's a ton of them.
Yeah.
You like that? You like that? You like that?
What, funky ass whores sometimes, yeah. But I get no credit for it. And on that note, I gotta go. I gotta take a call. Bye, guys. Have a great week.
All right, see you later, Scott.
You as well.
Yeah, man. Bye.
Bye, Scott.
That Kirk Cousins clip basically whenever I think of the best clips from like the NFL, I immediately go to the Randy Moss mooning thing just because of Joe Buck. That is a disgusting act.
Yeah. Joe Buck.
And he didn't actually even do it. Like, what are you crying about?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm so
He could have
glad
actually
Joe
pulled
Buck.
his pants down.
That's not near as bad as the old Mets player pretending like he was pissing on the goalpost.
Oh yeah.
Barba hit him real good after that one.
That was great.
That was great.
Fucker lifted up his leg like a dog.
Yeah, it should ended up.
Regretted it 5 seconds
The
later.
penalty for that ended up costing them the game, didn't it?
Yeah, because they moved extra point back 15 yards, and then they missed it. Yeah. And then he missed it. Yeah, the kicker did.
You like that?
Kind of like that Florida player that chunked somebody's shoe 20 yards.
Oh, you can't do anything like
They couldn't
right.
put it on
They don't let you do the throat slit, right? Which I don't understand that either.
Yeah.
That was part of the Miami rules.
And they got on Deshaun Watson got fined several times for doing the bow and arrow thing.
Yeah.
Like, and he wasn't even shooting at people. He was shooting it into the sky.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like you walked up to one of the defensive linemen and act like you were shooting him in the head with an arrow.
Yeah.
I saw a podcast that Marco Wilson was on, and he was talking about, like, they were asking him, if you got the opportunity to throw that shoe again in that game, would you do it?
No.
It was like, yeah, absolutely.
What?
Yeah, of course he would.
No,
Yeah.
why wouldn't?
I don't know why. I guess he was just trying to sound cool when he said it, but he absolutely
Learn to throw.
say
He
it.
wouldn't have thrown it again.
That's what you call doubling down.
What?
You're doubling down.
Which is absolutely
Yeah,
crazy because I think
just
every
wanna know.
Florida fan in the nation hates him after that.
I just want to know, is Clemson going to be good enough to meet my team in Charlotte? That's all I want to know.
In Charlotte?
Yeah, is either one of y'all gonna be
You
good?
heard me.
Stop
Is
it.
either one of y'all gonna be good
You
enough?
heard me.
Still question.
Yeah, I know. Slim thinks that Miami's going to finally win the ACC or something.
They are.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Not without Colby Young. So.
He was our third best receiver, Vic.
I think
we can't replace our third best receiver.
I mean, when I think about it, I think of like Virginia Tech or another team that from the ACC that could like pop off and just be really good for no reason. And yeah, Virginia Tech's the only one I can think of. So if you get past them, then yeah, I think Miami.
Hell no. All the love for Virginia Tech, I'm not buying it.
Years, maybe Georgia, maybe like this year's Louisville.
Well, if you had to pick an ACC team that you think is going to pop off and win somewhere around 9 or 10 games this year, who would it be? Other than Miami.
Other than Miami, right? Right, Miami isn't.
I don't know.
I guess it would be. Oh, okay. I guess Clemson doesn't count either. Okay.
No, other than Miami and Clemson.
Not Florida State either. Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're falling off. My pick would be Virginia Tech, but like I've heard people say that like SMU.
No, I think Florida State will win more games than Virginia Tech.
No, SMU lost to Boston College in a bowl game.
Well, and I understand the hype around Virginia Tech because they're returning basically all their production from last year.
Yeah, which was not good.
Yeah, I mean, I think that
No.
that Stanford could people, but
Hey, we're returning a bunch of production from a 6-6 team. We're winning the ACC.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
what?
that's what I said in my in my April Fool's video that Stanford is going to win the ACC. So.
Hey, listen. I had to, like me and Lou went back and forth Mario's first year because he had him picked to win 10 games, and I said it wasn't going to happen, and I was a game off. When they replaced their offensive coordinator, I said last year there'll be a couple of games better. I've been right on Miami 2 years in a row. You better listen to what I tell you. Miami's winning the conference this year.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't believe you.
fighting words. Because
I
I
just hope
can't.
your team is there at the end, Pete,
Huh?
to find out.
Yeah.
I just hope your team is good enough to be there at the end of the season.
Well, of course they will, because they own the ACC.
Stop it.
We ain't stopping.
There is a legit chance Clemson goes 7-5 this year.
Oh,
Stop it.
man, please.
I don't know.
You have a terrible quarterback.
7-5.
Defense. Stop it.
God damn, man.
I don't know about that. I think like 8 of 4 if everything goes back.
You could look at Clemson's schedule right now. You have to be Helen Keller to find 5 losses on that schedule.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Not really.
Clemson's not playing like a Big Ten or ACC or SEC schedule. They're playing, the ACC, and they're playing a bunch of Syracuse's for like 12. Well, I mean, I don't know. Let me see like a Clemson schedule.
Nobody has yet to come on here and make a valid argument worth a shit. You want to talk about how bad the ACC is? Then why can't your fucking conference beat them?
What was the record?
You have
that the SEC
you
had?
and the Big Ten had a losing record to the ACC last year.
Okay, we'll run through the Clemson schedule real quick. This will be quick, fast, and in a hurry because it's really easy. Georgia and Clemson. That's a possible loss for Clemson. All right, so 0-1. App State, Clemson runs. NC State, Clemson wins. Stanford, Clemson wins. Florida State, Clemson probably wins that too. Wake Forest. All right, you know what? Let's do this. Let's see if
NC State is a possible loss because they beat.
No, it's not.
Well, they
NC
beat
State's a possible loss. Florida State's a possible loss.
They beat y'all last year.
Wake Forest, win. Virginia, win. Louisville, win. Virginia Tech, win. Squidtard. Pittsburgh,
On the road,
win.
On the road, though.
Citadel, win. South Carolina, that goes without saying, win. That's 10-2 at the worst. At the worst.
At the worst.
Yeah.
A couple of South Carolina fans who'd beg to differ with that statement, but
Based on what? They want their coach fired. This guy doesn't know what he's doing. He look, they'll be hiring whoever Florida assistant they can get to be their head coach next year after they go 4-8. Yeah, which one of those losses will be to Clemson?
Yep.
Like usual.
Because Clemson's their daddy.
Yeah.
That's easy.
Yeah. I had nothing to say because I already won a title, so.
Yeah, I can see 5 possible losses there. 4 is more likely.
Jesus Christ.
No, I'm not.
1-1 against NC State and Florida State, I think. In that case, 10-2, 9-3, nothing worse than that, I think.
Minimum losses for Clemson in my mind is probably 8-4, or just 4 losses, I think.
Look, Clemson could trot me out at quarterback and win 10 of those games.
Right.
Stop it.
Well, I mean, last year.
I think Appalachian State's a bigger threat than half of the teams on that schedule.
Oh, don't tell me that Appalachian might, pull a freaking Michigan.
Well, they have.
Can we stop that seriously? Has App State beaten a Power 5 team other than A&M and Michigan?
Yes.
No.
South Carolina.
Yeah.
There you go. 1. Wow.
I think they beat North Carolina and South Carolina.
Damn, I forgot about that too.
I don't think they beat North Carolina.
They took us to
DeAndre Johnson! Who the fuck is he? He's fucking freshman! It's like, well, they've been hanging tough. Well, they've been playing as good as they can. Oh, how about that? Oh, how about that? Why you over here telling me? Jackpot, Leslie makes one. You don't have this. You don't have that. You don't have this. And you don't have that.
Yeah, that was the year that like North Carolina won 2 games. Yeah.
I've got a stinger, which says Carolina jackpot throwing a mustard bottle at his TV. I got to put that.
I remember they got into a shootout and almost lost to him, Nick. I don't remember North Carolina losing to him.
Let me insert that.
App State went to overtime against Tennessee. I do remember that.
I'm driving at the moment. I can't fact check you.
State versus North Carolina.
2019, I think it was. Yeah.
40-34. North Carolina beaten or defeated Appalachian State.
No, that's the last time they played. I'm talking about before that.
Oh.
Before that.
God, that App State Tennessee game was from 16 was awful. I think the score was like 16-10.
Was 2019. North Carolina was like 2-10, yeah, and lost to App State.
2-10.
I don't know. They haven't had a 2-win season since Mac Brown's been there. That was Larry.
They had like back-to-back.
That was Larry Fedora, not Mac Brown.
Was Larry
Fedora.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Fedora.
That was the last 2
Why is that
years.
name so funny to you, Nate?
No, the funny. It's just the last name is funny because it's a fedora.
Yeah.
2019, North Carolina went 7-6. Still a pretty bad season, but it's not 2-10.
Nate sounds like Butthead from Beavis and Butthead. He's like, Fedora.
Well, it's funny. It's just his last name is a Fedora. I mean, who names his child or her child Fedora?
Well, if I had to root for anybody to win the Natty over Tennessee, it's Larry Fedora. Just so you can be like, and Larry Fedora holds up the trophy.
No, he holds up.
Now, after last year, Pete, without having Cam Ward, would me saying 9-3 been reasonable? Because that was my prediction before we got Cam Ward.
Without Cam Ward, yes, it was.
Yeah.
Okay, so is it out of the realm of possibility to say we can win another game or 2 with Cam Ward?
Yes, that's right.
Wait, so now I gotta ask this question. So I actually saw some earlier that said that Kyron Drones, the Virginia Tech quarterback, was the best quarterback in the ACC. Can you confirm by that statement?
I don't know if I'm not, but yeah, I don't know.
I mean, because if not him, then who's a better quarterback? Cam Ward is definitely up there before Slim says anything.
God damn! I thought fedora was like a dress. So it's a hat.
It's a hat.
How did you think it was a dress? Where did you hear that from?
Maybe I got confused with the Old West fedora. I don't know.
Right, maybe.
I don't know about that.
Haynes King. Yeah.
I don't know about that. I'm not so sure. I mean, he looked better with Georgia Tech than he did for A&M, but I'm not so sure that he's going to be the best. I do think Georgia Tech will be a pretty good team this year. I'm not just saying that because we have Georgia Tech buddies.
I think.
But I do think so.
Yeah, I think they could go 7-5. Yeah.
Yeah, most.
I think they can go way better than that. They've got the schedule for it.
They do have a favorable schedule. He's right.
That's another reason for my optimism is our schedule plays very well into our hand.
There you go.
I have a question. I'm curious.
So,
who has the worst, easy, or just the easiest schedule in Power 5?
Oh,
the easiest schedule in Power 5 is usually Michigan. Maybe not
this year, no.
Maybe not this year. No.
no, y'all.
Yeah, maybe not this year, but the past couple of years, it's been pretty atrocious.
Outside of Ohio.
I mean, don't forget, Nate, that Michigan's schedule was so weak. It was weaker than Florida State's schedule.
Damn.
Yeah, Florida State is in
But
the 8th.
why is Michigan playing Oklahoma at home or Texas home?
Well, we said not this year.
Not this year.
Well, actually, never mind.
But
Ohio State might be the worst.
Yeah, the only good teams Michigan played last year were Ohio State and Penn State.
Yeah, you were playing a bunch of cheese cubes in your non-con.
Okay, and how did I go?
As expected.
Yeah.
I would have hoped.
I mean, you want a natty, Nate, but you can't take away from the fact that you had one of the
I did not.
I'm
not saying that the weak schedule.
I mean, you don't have to have a hard schedule to win a natty. So
Right, but I'm saying I do agree that we had the worst schedule for the past 3 years. But
Clemson has won natties with cupcake schedules. So
yeah, Nate, we aren't saying that because Michigan had an easy schedule that they aren't good. Right?
Well,
those
part
two
of it's the
things are
cheating,
very
but-
separable. Well, that is true. Y'all did cheat though.
Yeah.
Well, at least, and Florida State can make this claim. Clemson can make this claim. Michigan, the last 2 years, can't. You didn't play a Power 5 team non-con.
There you go.
Didn't we play a Power 5 team before 2020?
No power. You played all.
No, before the 2020's schedules. I'm asking.
Yeah, before 2020, but the last 3
But
years.
do not say that we didn't ever play a fucking Power 5 before.
Nobody said that.
And what did your record look like before 2020?
Not good. Mediocre.
Yeah.
2019, Michigan.
So you traded a mediocre season for a mediocre schedule. It worked out for you. Good job.
There you go.
Well, actually, a mediocre schedule is better than a bad schedule. But
yeah, y'all weren't playing Notre Dame, so yeah.
Well,
that's because they're scared of Notre Dame, which nobody is. Michigan's the only team in the country scared of Notre Dame. How do you feel about that?
How is that the case? Didn't Michigan beat Notre Dame the last time?
How is that the case? We're not even fucking scared of them.
I don't know, because they want to play you every year because they're independent, but Michigan says, no, we'd rather play fucking Fresno State.
Because we are their daddy. We don't fucking own them. We own them, but we don't want to beat their asses every year because
y'all are scared of the leprechauns. You're scared of them.
No, it's that 1 year when you lost to Notre Dame to start the season, and then you went 10-0, and then lost to Ohio State to end the season. Yeah.
Well, yes, that's well, it's not the reason that Michigan is not playing Notre Dame.
Then your coach cheated, won a national championship, and left you high and dry. Sent you right back to the casket for the next 20 years.
Hold on.
Hey, you gonna go back?
Hey, take it for what it is. Tennessee cheated too, but they didn't get a natty out of it, but you did. That makes you better.
Yeah. Blah, blah, blah.
Well, how about that's good?
That's
good.
Okay, if it makes you feel better, Squidtard. Ole Miss cheated too, and they didn't get a natty out of it.
Nope, they didn't.
Now, we did get Josh Heupel out of it, so
okay. What do you do?
West, yeah.
But anyways, I think you say that Peete, if Michigan's down the casket again, and I'm not
casket.
I'm saying
casket.
Yeah, but you're saying that they're probably going to be pretty bad this year, which is not the case. They have a
yeah, you're right. They're not going to be bad. They're going to be fucking terrible.
Not going to be bad.
They won't.
They might not even finish in the top 5 in the Big Ten.
Dang, that's fighting words right there.
You know, where was Clemson? Although, where was the 2017 Clemson from last year? Where was the 2018 Clemson from fucking 2 years ago?
It wasn't there. It wasn't there.
I don't know, but I don't know, but I know Clemson has a better chance of making the 12-team playoff than Michigan does this year. I know that.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
That's not bullshit, though. That's not bullshit, though.
That is not bullshit.
Like Texas, the non-con.
Yeah, that's
That's some bullshit because Michigan has been in the playoffs like recently.
What? No.
Recently.
Recently as in when? Last year?
No, the last
3 years in a row.
Clemson's made six playoffs. 6.
But that was in the past.
The
Like
last
6
3
years.
Well, how far back do you want to go? 1 year?
He wants to go back 3 years. Nate wants to go back 3 years. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Okay.
where was Clemson? Where was Clemson in those past 3 years?
Well, let's go back 10 then, Nate. Since we're going to play this game, let's go back 10. Clemson has dominated Michigan in every way in the past 10 years.
Well, you said they haven't fucking played, so I mean.
What?
They haven't played each other in history.
Yeah, they have.
You're comparing. I didn't compare them. You compared them. I didn't bring up Clemson at all. I was just saying how trash Michigan's going to be this year. I didn't say anything about Clemson. You did.
You basically said no. You started by saying Michigan's not going to be any good
because they're not.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. They'll be good, but not as good last year. But not terrible.
Exactly. Well, you're not exactly.
But I'm just saying they have a chance to go to the playoffs.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
No.
They do.
No.
Let's make a bet.
They'll be out of the playoff hunt by the third week of August.
Oh, bullshit.
Yeah, you're losing.
You've been saying they're going to be fucking losing Ohio State 3 years and they didn't have it.
What?
You've been saying Ohio State going to be Michigan once in 2020, twice 2021. Well, I think Ohio State's going to do it. 3, I think Ohio State's going to finally pull it off. Not 4, no.
Wait a second. So if Michigan goes 10-2, I think they would make. Hold on, So 10-2, lose to Texas, and wait, y'all play Oregon too. Oh,
yeah.
Boy.
I'm not saying that we win that game. That's a.
So 9-3, probably not. Yeah, the rest of the wins on your schedule. I mean, USC, Washington, in Husky Stadium.
Well, I think we play Oregon on home.
You play Oregon at home, but you play Texas at home too. I think Texas beats them.
That's true. But anyways, yeah, my point is, y'all have been saying, well, not all y'all.
That's a big losses, Nate. Yeah.
But I'm not saying that they'll be terrible, as Pete will say. I'm saying they'll be good.
When's the last time a head coach left for the NFL right after they won an Natty?
No.
Pete Carroll? I don't know.
No.
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 I thought it was Pete Carroll that left USC.
I'm just saying that's a sign that's a sign of a program that is going in the toilet.
We did, and then they didn't.
What?
Because coaches don't just win a national championship and then skip town. That doesn't happen.
You never know.
Although to be completely fair, people thought that Harbaugh was going to skip town for the last 3 years.
Yeah.
And this year he did it.
And the same result would have happened the year after he skipped town is going to happen this year. They're going to be terrible.
To be fair to Michigan, though,
when I say terrible, I'm not talking about 5-7. I'm talking about 8-4.
No. 9-3. Yeah,
I don't think we're going to be in an LSU scenario where they don't have a functioning roster after their Natty season. Like they've got some talent left over. It's less talent than Ohio State.
All right, so hold on. So the people in the chat, the P Digit says Pete Carroll lost to Texas for the national championship and then left for the NFL. All right, great, good. What happened to USC after that?
They fell apart.
Exactly.
Uh-oh.
Exactly. You're proving my point.
And I'm saying is, what if that's not the case this year? What if that is so totally different?
It will be the case, Nate.
It will be the case. Just you have to accept it.
So you're banking on the exceptions.
3 losses, Nate.
It won't be the case because y'all never know because it's fucking college football.
I do know, Nate. They're going to be terrible.
No, you don't.
Yeah, they're taking at least 3 losses.
They're going to be worse than the Omaha Zoo.
Yeah, 3 losses minimum.
Wow. Sharon Moore did beat Ohio State and Penn State. Might want to take that into consideration. Not saying it means much, just throwing that out.
I mean, I'm kind of with Pete and Vic. I see 3, maybe 4 losses.
If the wheels start to fall off, if they lose like 2 or 3 games early, then the wheels will just fall off. They might lose 6. Hell, you might be barely bowl eligible, Nate.
Oh yeah, no. If they're sitting there at 3-3 and their losses are to USC and Washington,
y'all gonna fucking
GGs.
Start fucking shit.
You might be playing South Carolina in the Outback Bowl again, like you did back in 2007 when Javion Clowney was there.
Hey, I've been listening to you fuckers and saying that Michigan be fucking terrible. Y'all gonna fucking be speechless if they don't.
Hey, 3 or 4 losses isn't terrible.
Oh, I won't be speechless. No. I'll still have plenty to say about it.
How much money would I have to
fucking say? Oh, Michigan's really good. We're so fucking wrong about Michigan. Yeah,
how much money would I have to throw on the table to see Nate versus Slimy Hot Boy in a trash talking contest?
I got 5 on it.
Well.
Can we get that? That would be a show.
I've been asking for it, but he's been ditching me because he's been fucking soft.
Well, he's also, since he blew up on that show with Lou, he's kind of been incognito.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Nate, you seem a little bit perturbed. Are you okay?
No, you got me perturbed.
Yes.
I didn't do anything. All I did was say that Michigan's going to be terrible, which they are. I didn't mean it wasn't a personal shot at you.
Yes, Nate's.
Why you starting shit, Pete?
I didn't do anything.
Are you trying not to take credit for that?
Yeah, can you give me credit for the things? Nate, give me credit for the things I didn't say that I wanted to say.
You didn't do it.
Michigan's not going to be that terrible. I do agree that they will get maybe a step back, but not too much. But
like third best team in the Big Ten is not terrible.
Likely though, if you take 3 losses in the Big Ten, you're not making the playoffs. So
I think they could, at the maximum, maybe 10-2. But
you know what they should do? They should make the Michigan and Ohio State game a 2-hand touch game every year.
Hey,
but Ohio State will probably win. They have more practice.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget, Ohio State wants to start the season with that game, not end it.
Oh, by the way, guys,
Ryan Day wanted to move it.
Oh, he did. He did. I'm not even fucking joking. It's fucking aggravating.
Nate's getting mad.
I know it's not a joke, Nate. That's why I said it.
No, he literally did. Yeah, I'm looking at.
What's worse, losing to TCU or losing to Eli Drinkwitz?
Nate, stop sharing your screen on StreamYard. We don't care what you're searching.
Yeah, I think losing to.
Yes, I do. It's
Eli
schedules.
But yeah.
Yeah, I think it's losing to Drinkwitz too. Now, we also lost to him, and it sucks. But but 8 last year.
I got blown out by Eli Drinkwitz. But,
I was just trying to show him Ohio State how they moved the Michigan game. That's all. But.
Eli Drinkwitz.
All right. Well, I have to go.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, see you, Pete.
All right. Well, thank you, Nate. Appreciate all of you gentlemen. VicTube, the one and only Slim Shady Canes and Squidtard. Thanks, gentlemen, for coming on.
Yes, sir. No problem.
Appreciate you.
Love y'all. Peace out.
And I would like to give credit to all those people for not doing certain things. All right, everybody. It was great. Thanks for tuning in with me today. I will see you guys very soon. Have a great day.